this is Brandon with Fleet Feet, and today we've got an exciting shoe for you all, and that is the HOKA Mach X3. And this is the third iteration of the HOKA Mach X, an elevated daily trainer to that of the HOKA Mach. But this shoe builds on the success of the Mach X2, and there have been some notable changes, especially in the upper. This shoe was designed for up-tempo training and long run days, and it's even a shoe you can do your workouts in. I would even argue that a shoe like this is a great substitution for a carbon-plated race day shoe if you're still trying to use one shoe that can do it all. It's a bit more versatile and you can still race in it. And if you remember our review from the past, a lot of our review team loved this shoe and the energy behind it in the second model, but did say that there were issues in the heel collar. I am glad to report that that has been resolved. And now this version takes it up a notch and is really trying to build out from the second version, retaining that really nice energy return, but creating a more balanced ride and a more versatile ride too. So let's dive in and see what this shoe is all about. But before we can go anywhere, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us as we continue to put out new videos. What are some of the changes from the Mach X2 to the Mach X3? Well, the biggest notable update is in the upper redesign. And like I mentioned earlier, they did fix the heel collar. It is much more padded and comfortable, and our review team did not experience those hot spots and blisters the same way they did last year. This model does increase in weight, and while the cushioning specs are the same on paper to that of the second model, this model really goes with a more balanced approach. You still get that same energy in this shoe. So let's talk a little bit about that upper. The upper of the shoe is a warp knit upper, and it replaces the previous woven mesh upper. It feels really nice and soft, secure, and breathable on foot. And HOKA was able to make these changes in the upper while not compromising breathability. The heel collar is dramatically improved. There's more padding in it, similar to that of the Clifton 10, and you won't have as many issues or flare-ups in your Achilles. Most of the testers found that this shoe fit true to size for them, and it was somewhat snug in the midfoot for a really nice speed lockdown fit. But if you're curious whether this shoe or another shoe is gonna fit best for you, every upper is a little bit different, and every foot shape and foot size is different too. So the best thing that you can do is actually walk into a local Fleet Feet store and try this shoe on for yourself. Go get your foot scanned and go through the fit ID and outfitting process to figure out whether this shoe or another shoe is gonna fit best for you. Now let's move down to that really nice midsole ride. And the midsole is made up of PEBA, a high level foam that is intended for racing and faster workout days. There is a P-Bax plate that's running through this shoe as well. And together those just create a really nice firm, fast, and responsive feel. And this midsole is really great for up-tempo running, long runs, and just those faster speed work days. And while this shoe is a bit firmer, it really comes alive in step and feel. And when you're going through your stride and running, the plate really guides you into your next transition. There's a nice rocker system here, and it just feels really smooth on foot. Some of our reviewers did find that the shoe may not have been as bouncy as, say, the Mach X2, but it still has that really energetic feel and fast propulsive ride to it. It's a little bit firmer, but it still has that energy to it. And some of our reviewers had a lot to say about this shoe. They said that it felt hard when you were walking in it, but it really came alive when you started to run in it. Another reviewer said that after warming up, they felt it was peppy, it was fun. They did 6 hot, hilly miles later in the day, and they were sold on this one. And another one of our reviewers said even during sluggish feeling weather, the pace stayed on point for them. Now, moving on to the outsole, there wasn't too much said about the outsole. It does have traditional rubber coverage. Our team didn't have any issues with traction or cornering, but just rubber in all of the areas where you need it in the heel and the forefoot. Like I've said earlier, the performance of the shoe is quite versatile. It's great for easy runs, long run, race day. You can really use the shoe for a variety of different instances. It is slightly firmer than that of your typical daily trainer, but that's to be expected from a speed day shoe. And because of the plate, it is quite stable and responsive, but in a really nice way. And this shoe really comes alive at those faster distances. Yes, you can take this for easier runs and you can warm up in it, but really the reason why you'd want to use a shoe is for those faster runs. That's when this shoe really comes alive and it vanishes on foot. The weight of this shoe comes in at 8.6 ounces for the women's model and 10.2 ounces for the men's model. The stack height of the shoe is 44 in the heel and 39 in the forefoot. The drop is 5 millimeters. And the price of the shoe comes in at $190. It is mainly meant for speed training and utilized on the road. But the real question is, who is the HOKA Mach X3 really best for? Well, it's really best for that individual who's looking for a shoe that can do workouts, thresholds, race day, and long runs. Or for someone who's looking for a faster and snappier ride, something more energetic. And perhaps you're someone that's not looking for the softest option or the most cushioned option, but you're really thinking about performance. It's also a good option for someone who's looking for a plated option without the fragility of that of a race day shoe, a nice upper with comfortable and secure lockdown, and a shoe that you can put a ton of miles in. But if you want to check this shoe out for yourself, again, you can go into your local Fleet Feet store and try this shoe on, or get it at fleetfeet.com. And if you want to learn even more about this shoe or other HOKA shoes in general, you can check them out on our blog at fleetfeet.com or right here on our YouTube channel.